So for question four, they said globalization has been associated with an increase in real GDP per capita in many countries. However, some economists consider that there are costs associated with globalization. All things being equal, which one of the following is a possible cost of globalization on the global economy? Lower prices and higher consumer surplus. Why is it not that?
That's the benefit of globalization.
Okay, that's the benefit of globalization. So, how does globalization lead to lower prices and higher consumer surplus?
Globalization um, makes imports more easy. So there's a greater supply of goods and services in the economy. So the consumers can choose more. So even domestic firms are forced to lower their prices.
Hmm. Thank you. Wow, some things are missing. But before going to those things, what is globalization?
Globalization is uh, the um, it's basically making the world connect um,
Together.
connect together.
So globalization is the interconnectedness of the world economy. That is globalization. Okay. Now, globalization will bring about lower prices and higher consumer surplus. Let me give you why. What you said is right, but I would have want you to be direct about it. Now, with globalization allows specialization. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So with globalization, countries can specialize on what they know how to produce best. And because there's specialization will bring about efficiency. Efficiency will bring about lower average cost of production, and that can be turned into lower prices. With globalization, countries can produce whatever they know how to produce, and that simply means consumer will have more choices to make anyway. Then that's about more choices, and that's another benefit of globalization. It increases choices for consumers. But let's go back to consumer surplus. What is consumer surplus? Consumer surplus is what? The difference between what consumers are willing to pay and the actual price they pay. That's the market price. Now, with lower prices, consumer surplus is expected to what? To increase, because they're going to pay less than what they are willing to pay. So lower prices comes because there's specialization, and specialization will lead to efficiency, and efficiency will lead to even efficiency would lead to operating on a larger scale, economies of scale, and that would in turn bring about lower prices. And when there are lower prices, it simply automatically bring about increase in consumer surplus. So that's A. Now, lower rates of unemployment. Why is it not lower rate of unemployment?
Because